Inspiring.
Fun.
Fun. It's fun.
Reading. That's a really obvious one. Reading.
Creative.
Exciting.
Creative.
Oh, this is really hard.
It's juicy as well at times.
Teaching.
I don't know.
It's inspiring.
Escape.
Imaginative.
Variation.
Books. Another main one. Books.
Hi.
Hiya, my name's Kev. I feel like I'm whispering because I'm in the library, but it's alright. It's alright. It's my favourite child book. And that said the middle-sized Billy Goat's Grunt. I'm not very big. I wouldn't make much of a mouthful. Wait for my brother. He's much, much bigger, and he skipped over the rickety bridge to the other side.
Hi, I'm Sophie, and this book series inspired me to read literature.
Well, it's in the wrong place then, because that's kin and that's fin.
Hi, I'm Kirsten, and C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia are part of what inspired me to read literature.
Yeah, so when you were younger, what inspired you to start reading books?
What inspired me to start reading books and literature was Harry Potter. I remember it was the first book I couldn't put down, and even now every school report mentions Harry Potter in some way, so yeah.
I'm Jamie, and when I was little it was Roald Dahl that inspired me. The two books that sort of inspired me the most were The Twits and Matilda. In The Twits it was sort of the way that he wrote, and it was so funny. Matilda sort of, especially when she found so much enjoyment through the books that she read, that sort of transferred onto me, so those were the books that really inspired me as a kid.
Well, from a very early age, my parents started reading to me. Every time we went to bed, they would read to us, and from that, the passion sort of grew from some of the stories they used to tell, because they were those sort of, they had like an ending that would never quite end, or they used to like time it impeccably, just to sort of say, right, we're gonna keep that cliffhanger there ready for tomorrow night, and it's like, oh, but I want to know what happens next, and that was really inspiring to get each time.
Well, my granddad was always
I can never remember a specific moment where I was inspired to read literature, but I will say it was J.K. Rowling, which actually did inspire me to love books and basically never put them down. Thanks, J.K.
So, what inspired you to read literature?
I don't know. I learnt to read when I was like 2, and then never put a book down. I have teachers from primary school who still remember me for always being the kid with their nose in a book. I just like it.
Listen to this. If a person has ugly thoughts, it begins to show on their face, and when that person has ugly thoughts every day, every week, every year, the face gets uglier and uglier until you can hardly bear to look at it. A person who has good thoughts cannot ever be ugly. You can have a wonky nose and a crooked mouth and a double chin and stick out teeth, but if you have good thoughts, it will shine out of your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely. That is cute.
What are you literature at the time?
I had such an amazing English teacher, and she was so enthusiastic about reading that she just, all of her class, we just loved it, and that love for reading just continued throughout my education, and it's now the basis of my education, so Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Gill.
And was still raised in farewell. "He'll be all right," murmured Jimmy. As Harry looked at her, he lowered his hand absent-mindedly and touched the lightning scar on his forehead. "I know he will." The scar had not pained Harry for 19 years. All was well.
Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever read?